Good morning students. Today we will study our first chapter in English language, that is sentences. Before moving to the further topics, we should have a little knowledge about our subject. There are 26 alphabets in English language and they are further divided into consonants and vowels. There are 21 consonants and 5 vowels. Now students, here you can see the 26 English alphabets. The alphabets which are circled with the red pen, that is A, E, I, O, U are the vowels and rest of the letters are the consonants. Okay, now students, now for the formation of the sentence, it is important to know how to form a word. So, a group of alphabets make a word. Let us take an example. So, students, what is this lying on this notebook? This is a pen. How we all will going to write the pen? We will going to write the word pen by selecting the words from the English alphabet. So, the spelling of the pen is P E N, that is P-E-N, pen. So what we have done, we have combined the words from the English alphabets and make a word. Alright students, now just like this only, if we want to make a sentence, we will make a group of words, then it is called a sentence. There are some of the characteristics of the sentence. A sentence should make a complete thought along with their meanings. It must have a combination of subject and a verb. It always starts with a capital letter and ends with full stop or question mark or an exclamation mark. Here is an example given to you of the sentence. The sky is blue. In this sentence, it is showing the complete thought, that is, the sky is blue in color. In this, the sentence is also conveying a proper meaning to all of us. And this sentence also begins with a capital letter and ending with full stop. So, we can say that the group of words which make a complete sense is known as sentence. So, we can say that it is a complete sentence. There are 4 different types of sentences. They are declarative sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, and the last is the exclamatory sentences. One by one, we will discuss about each type of the sentences. Let us discuss about the declarative sentences. They are the simple sentences that gives us information. These sentences are the most common type of sentences which are used in English language. These sentences are also known as the assertive sentences. And these sentences are further divided into the 2 categories, that is affirmative sentences and negative sentences. In the affirmative sentences, if the sentence is agreeing with something or someone, then that sentence is known as affirmative sentence. And in the negative sentence, if the sentence is not agreeing with someone or something, then that sentence is known as negative sentence. Now for the more understanding, we will take one example. Affirmative sentence, John plays football. Negative sentence, John does not play football. In the above sentence, John agrees to play football, but in the negative sentence, John is not agreeing to play football. So, affirmative sentences are those sentences in which the sentence agrees with someone or something. Whereas in the negative sentence, the sentence does not agree with someone or something. Now let us understand about the imperative sentences. These are those sentences which are used to convey command, give suggestions or give advice or request to somebody. For example, if I say, please give me a glass of water. What is this? I am requesting someone to give me a glass of water. If I suggest you all, you should learn English regularly. This is what I am saying to all. I am suggesting you all. If I say, sit down, this is what I am ordering you all to sit down. Alright, the next is the interrogative sentences. These are those sentences which ask questions to anybody. Let us take one example. What is your name? In this, I am asking somebody that what is their name. Next is, where do you live? This is what I am asking any particular person that where they live. These sentences always starts with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Now students, the last type of sentences is exclamatory sentences. These are those sentences which are used to express feelings or emotions. For example, what a beautiful painting. These sentences always starts with capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Okay students, now we will come to our next topic, that is parts of sentence. There are basically two parts of the sentence. Number one is the subject and number two is the predicate. Subject tells us what the whole sentence is about, and the predicate is all about what the subject is doing. Students, it is the action part of the sentence. That means the predicate is basically called the action part of the sentence. Now students, for the more understanding, let us take one example. The busy bee is flying around the flowers. We have to identify the subject and the predicate in this sentence. In this whole sentence, what we are talking about? We are talking about the busy bee. That is this. Busy bee. And the whole sentence is talking about the busy bee, that the busy bee is flying around the flowers. What the whole sentence is talking about? It is talking about that it is flying around the flowers. So, the subject is the busy bee and the rest of the sentence is predicate. Now students, we are moving to a further topic, that is phrases and clauses. Phrases is a group of words which do not make a complete sense. They do not have verb or subject along with them. For example, across the road. In this phrase, we are not able to understand that what these groups of words are trying to make us understand. So, the group of words which do not make a complete sense, they are known as the phrases. The next is clauses. Clauses are a group of words with a subject and a verb. It may or it may not make a complete sense. For example, the boys are going. In this, we know that the boys are going to somewhere, but we don't know where the boys are going. So, it is a clause. Next is the kite flew. In this sentence, we don't know where the kite is being flown. So, we can say that it is a clause. Okay students, now I hope you all have understood the topic. Thank you.